Hey everybody, it's Beth. Today I started with this bunny-shaped wreath form from Dollar Tree and some of their nautical rope. I took the rope and just started wrapping it around the round base. I ended up using 3 of the sets of rope to wrap it around the circle, just hot gluing as I went along. And at the end, when I finish wrapping it completely, there's a little space left over just the way it ends up being wrapped. So I took another piece of the rope and just hot glued that into the gaps. And then for the ears, I took another pack of the nautical rope. So I ended up with using 4 total. And I just spread apart the rope to get one section of it out so it was much thinner for the ears. And then that one section that I had removed from the pack of nautical rope covered both ears. And I just kept wrapping it around and hot gluing occasionally. I went all the way around one of the ears, and then when I got to the base of the ear, I added some hot glue to the next ear and just started at the bottom of that one and all the way up. So I didn't have to do them separately. I just used that same whole piece and then hot glued it at the end and cut off the excess. And then I'm taking this buffalo check fabric that was also from Dollar Tree, and I cut a section that was larger than one of the ears. And I placed it at the base of the ear and added hot glue on both sides of the ear, just a little bit up. Added that down, making sure it was nice and stretched so it was smooth. And then flipped it back and just kept hot gluing in sections until I had the whole thing covered. Once I have the whole thing covered, I just take my scissors and cut off the excess fabric and repeat that on the second ear. Once those are done, I'm making a twine hanger. So I just take some twine and wrap it around on the circle right next to each ear. So just wrap it around and tie it in a knot on one side, and then leave a little bit upward for the hanger, and then wrap it around and knot it on the other side of the other ear. And then I'm making a bow, so I'm just doing the messy bow. I take 5 different designs of ribbon. Some of them are 1.5 inches, and they're all wired except for the mesh ribbon I'm using. And the mesh ribbon came from Dollar Tree. If I have 2.5-inch ribbon, I just cut that in half so it's a similar size. So I just take each ribbon, I pinch it in the center, and then hold it nice and tight in my hands and kind of make an X back and forth with the different patterns until I have it nice and full. Once I have all the ribbon in place, I take twine, and I'm leaving the twine long on either end for attaching it to the frame. And I just make sure to keep that nice and tight in the center and tie that in a couple of knots. Again, leaving the twine long. Trim up any ribbon that is too long, and then kind of spread apart the ribbons and push them upward towards the center to fill it in. And then I take that and place that on the left side, flip it around, and just tie a couple knots in the twine and cut off the excess. That is it for this project. Thank you so much for watching.